Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Honda Odyssey. We're talking about that generation here from year 2011 to year 2017. If you guys have one of those and you need to find the fuses for the powertrain control module, powertrain fuses, stay with us, we'll explain where they're located. You may have multiple fuses in multiple fuse boxes, we'll explain where they're located, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays from, that way you don't waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered for your convenience today. Make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. If you guys have a Honda Odyssey, that generation from year 2011 all the way to year 2017, guys, we will make a video about every single fuse, every relay. Why? Because in the manual sometimes it's not clear what the fuses relays are for. Okay, it could say something like FI. How do you know that this is the fuel injection, but actually it's for the fuel pump? So we're going to make video for every single fuse, every relay, because most of you will eventually even lose your manuals and they're not clear written, guys. We're doing that to save you time and money. So if you need to find a fuse and you're down the road, let's say you need to find the engine starter fuse, all you have to do, just search for it. 1 second, the video pops out and you can find which fuse you need to check. Another thing now, guys, we're constantly working here at the garage on cars, constantly taking things apart, and we make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos on every car we get at the garage. We have more than 1.2 million subscribers on our channels, guys. Check it out if you need help with mechanical work, body work, anything like that, it will be there. Now, something else, guys, relays, fuses, okay, they could be really expensive. You have special fuses, you can see like the JK's fuses, you have mini blade fuses, multi-fuse box, okay, and these fuses could be really expensive. So guys, we're going to show you those are Honda specific fuses that can be really hard to find, or they can cost you a lot of money. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get fuses, relays at a good price and quick shipping as well. So let's go ahead and continue now. Powertrain control module fuses, guys. We're going to start here demonstrating on 2015 Honda Odyssey. Fun fact, you have 5 different fuse boxes and today will work, I think, in 4 of them, believe it or not. So the first fuse box that we need to find is on the inside of your Honda Odyssey, right under the dash on the driver's side, guys, right there. If you look upside down under the steering wheel, right above the pedals, you're going to see a fuse box, okay, that looks just like this one right here. Now, before we guys continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays now. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So here, guys, which fuse we need to check. If you zoom in, you're going to see that right here we have fuses, right, and the numbers are located next to them. The fuse that we need to check for the driver for the powertrain control module is fuse number 25. That fuse right here, 7.5 amp fuse. Now if you go inside on the passenger side, you have another fuse box on the kick panel right here. You remove the cover, you open it, and you're going to see okay, the fuse box layout will look, okay, just like this one. That's on the front passenger side right here, guys. So here, which fuse we need to check, okay, specifically. You will have the numbers again listed, okay, listed right here. And if we come, okay, this is fuse number, let me see, 27, 26, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fuse number, okay, 20 right here, guys. Okay, we're talking about that fuse right here, fuse number 20. I think this one is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, fuse number 20. Now, there are 2 more that we need to check. One is in the rear fuse box. So if you open the trunk, that's the 3rd row seat. Right on the side, here, we have a cover. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit so you can see that cover. That cover, you're going to remove that cover and you're going to see that fuse box, okay, right here. Now, which fuse we need to check here for that one? So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That fuse right here is fuse number 13 that you need to check as well. And then we have one more, okay, which is in the engine bay. in the main fuse box right here, if you open that cover, okay, let's turn the camera a little bit so we can see where I'm pointing. Perfect. And here, guys, you're going to see, okay, that layout here, and here we need to check fuse number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 7.5 amp fuse right here will need to be checked as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.